tonight's video because we have a very special kind of a collaboration with myself, really. But if you have been into Dollar Tree recently, you may have seen one of these Dollar Tree pumpkin wreath forms. And for years, you all have been obsessed about the Dollar Tree pumpkin frame. But let me tell you, I get lots of messages. Julie, have you made this video? Have you made that video? I probably have. But here's the thing, when you have over like 600 videos, you're gonna have a hard time finding each one. So that got me to thinking, why not take all 8 of these different tutorials using either a Dollar Tree wreath form or a Hobby Lobby wreath form? And I'm gonna tell you a secret, I prefer the Hobby Lobby one. And with the fact that Dollar Tree raised their prices, can we talk about that in the comments? How do you feel about that? Is Dollar Tree your go-to now? Is it not? Has it made you kind of rethink where you're getting your wreath supplies? Well, if you do, I have lots of places that you can shop online in the description box. But here's the thing. I wanted to take all of the different tutorials that we've done with this frame or the Hobby Lobby frame. And for instance, we have this beautiful Cinderella carriage. So pretty. But here's the thing. We're going to put it all in 2 parts. This is part 1. So guess what? There's another video coming. But in this video, I will not only show you how to do the Cinderella carriage, but we will do a snowman. Yeah, I said a snowman. So we'll get ready for Christmas as we're doing this. Then I'm going to show you a centerpiece and a wreath you can hang on your door. Now, here's the thing. I won't be showing you the full tutorial. So if you want to watch the full tutorials for any of these tutorials that I'm going to show you tonight, it'll be in the description box as well. So win-win, right? You can watch the full one or get all the directions from this one. Either way, you win. So let's get to crafting. All right, other than going to Dollar Tree for that infamous Dollar Tree frame, you're going to go to the car section, and the car section has these little white chamois. We're going to use some hot glue to put this around our wreath form here. Another suggestion is to add some zip ties if you want. But for this particular project, I use hot glue, and then I use some little Dollar Tree clamps or you could use clothespins, really up to you. But we started at the top and we started at the bottom to create tension. And then we went to the left side and the right side, created more tension. And then we went around the rest of the frame and then we're patient basically, and we're going to put it around the frame and make sure that the nice kind of stretched out canvas goes around this wreath frame. Step is to make a nose. Now I'm using some of this stiffer felt that I got at Hobby Lobby, but let me give you a better tip. If I was to do this again, I would just use cardboard. You know, get one of those Amazon boxes or boxes that you got in the mail and just cut a piece of cardboard for the nose in the shape of a nose, whatever you want it to look like, right? And then you're going to take some orange pipe cleaners and you're just going to wrap it around that little triangle that you make. And then we're going to glue it onto our base of our snowman. Now here's the thing. You can either glue it on the base of the face, okay, the face of the snowman, or you could run a little wire into the back of that nose and simply put it through the chamois that we use for this wreath. The next part, we're going to add some eyes, and you could do a number of things. When I made this wreath, I used big buttons, but you could take some cardboard, black construction paper, even take, cardboard and paint it black and make eyes. It's really kind of up to you. You can do the same thing for the mouth as well. I did smaller buttons for the mouth, but as you can see, it's pretty self-explanatory. Do you need to go watch the full video for this one? Probably not. I feel like this is really a good version of it. This is a hat that I got at Dollar Tree in the party section. Sometimes you have to go around the whole store to find little gems, and this is one of them. I had some of this felt from another project that I had made previously, and we're just going to wrap it around the kind of, not the brim or the base of the hat, and we're going to put that on our wreath. So I'm going to just flip this over, and what the nice part is you can use the other side of this hat for another wreath. I'm going to add a little holes, and we're going to connect it with a couple of zip ties. I add a little bit of glue for some good measure there. But if you're missing the nails, I know I normally have nails. I did this during COVID actually. So we're going to put those, you know, stems or the rim of the wreath to good use. There you saw me connect the back of my fabric that I had extra. We're making a scarf here. We're going to go one way and then to the other. And then I kind of doubled it up here because I wanted to look like we had more fabric than we actually did. All right. So we're going to cut this in half and then add some fringe. Isn't he adorable? I mean, really. This is such a cute project that I think it would be so fun. So remember, when you're getting all those Dollar Tree pumpkin wreath forms, make sure to grab a couple more so that you can make this cute and adorable little snowman. I'm just cutting out some fringe, and there we have the cutest little snowman made with a pumpkin wreath frame. Isn't it cute? So now we need a centerpiece, right? Now there's a mistake in this one. I did a reel earlier and I said, you know what, there was a mistake. So I'm going to tell you my mistake here in a little bit. But this is where the Hobby Lobby wreath form isn't going to really work. I guess you could try it, but it's going to be a little hard to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect the different rims or spokes, maybe spokes is the better word for it. And we're going to put our beads that we got from Hobby Lobby, and then I'm going to show you how to make some of these pumpkins. This is my fail, guys. The pink, I was trying here. The pink and the green just didn't do it for me. After I look at it, I'm like, oh, I could have done it better. I was trying to do like an ombre effect here, and I went in the middle with some little bit of that gold rub and buff. But you kind of get the picture here. You can get these little foam, not wooden, but foam pumpkins from Hobby Lobby. I bet you could find them at Dollar Tree. Then I took some more of that gold rub and buff and got smart and put a glove on my hand and added it to the beads. Now here's the thing, you can get these beads at Hobby Lobby for a pretty decent price. If you want to make this one though, you're probably going to need to watch the full tutorial because we're going really fast. You're just going to need a base for your wreath. You can grab a piece of wood at Dollar Tree, and then I'm going to show you how you can take this little stapler gun that I have here, and you can just put it all together. Then we take just some jute, and we're going to start wrapping the bars that we connected together, and it's pretty much kind of a patience testing craft. So you just have to be patient, but you can make something beautiful. You can take some beautiful leaves, some greenery, take that same stapler and just staple it in, and then add some of your really cute little pumpkins. Again, this is where I failed. I felt like this could have been better, but you know, you live and you learn once, right? Okay, it's Cinderella time. Let's see how fast we go with this one, all right? You're going to need some Dollar Tree paper towel holders. You're going to need 4 of these. You're going to glue them together, and you're going to use some zip ties, okay? You're going to take another piece of wood that you can get at Dollar Tree, and you're going to measure each side because this is the base of our carriage. Now this was a fun project to do because again, it's so whimsical. You're going to put 2 of your wreath frames together, and you know what? I used 2 Hobby Lobby frames for this one. And then we went outside and we spray painted it gold. Then we got some of this greenery foam that you can get at the Dollar Tree, or you can get a fuller block at Hobby Lobby. And then I started to add a little bit more glue because now we're going to add some of these little pearls. Now this was a little bit time consuming, but it was so worth it in the end. Again, you can get these flat back pearls at Hobby Lobby. Then I just took a lot of different greenery I had on hand. This actually came from Michael's, and we just kind of added it wherever we wanted. Now, could you use any type of greenery? Yes. Could you make this a Christmas themed one? Absolutely. So have fun with this, and this is such a cute little pop of color and just a unique way to make it beautiful. It's just such a fun little project. And again, I'll leave the long form video down for you in the description box, okay? This is not a hard project, but such a cute one. And I think that this would look adorable at a wedding, a reception, or a bridal party, maybe a nursery party or a baby shower. I don't know why I said nursery party, but you know what I'm talking about. It's been a long day. Then I added a few more of these little gems that I got from Hobby Lobby because I just couldn't stop there. And then we needed some lights, some little fairy lights so that it can light up and just be adorable. I love how this turned out. And again, I used a lot of florals and greeneries that I already had. And then we're going to make a little bit of a little bow to put on the top to kind of masquerade the like stem of the pumpkin, but it does give Cinderella carriage vibes. Am I right? Now, if you watch this full video, we have one more, guys. Let me know in the comments that you watched it and which one was your favorite, which one maybe have you seen before, or were all these new to you? I would love to know which one you want to make. All right, so we're going to add a little bit of a bow on each side. I did this bow twice, and so it would be the same on each side. And isn't she cute? Now here's a fun wreath, okay? Now this one, we took some of that white foam board that you can get at Dollar Tree, and then we just cut out the backing for our wreath here. Be careful. Don't cut yourself, okay? Just do me that favor. Take a sharp X-Acto tool, and you're gonna wanna cut. Now, once you get that done, we're going to spray some adhesive on this. Now, it'd probably be better to spray this outside, but I didn't. I took some scrapbook paper, but keep in mind you could use fabric, you could use paper napkins, whatever you want to use on this project. I had this on hand. Now, is the black and white check burlap or buffalo check going out of style? Yes. So I want you to rethink this. This was done in like 2021. Then we're going to take that backing and we're going to glue it onto a wreath form, okay? And you're going to cut the top of all of the spokes of our wreath. I'm going to take some Dollar Tree rope here. Again, another must-have if you shop at Dollar Tree for any crafting supplies. And then we lined it again with another rope. This is more of the nautical rope, and it's really kind of up to you if you want to do all this. But again, it gives you an idea of what is possible, right? So again, it's so cute. I'm still gluing here. I want to just kind of put a plug in here, right here. This is August of 2025. And on August of 2025, on the 25th, I'm doing a workshop on ChatGPT and how it can be used to help your creative business. If you want to be a part of it, make sure you go to the description box and sign up for that workshop. I'm going to show you how easy it is to use ChatGPT so you can create more and save time. So if you are a small business owner, if you like to sell your wreaths and your creations, I'm the person that can help you with that, okay? So check out the description box. So back to our project. I wanted a bigger stem, and so again, I just took some of that foam whiteboard because we had some, might as well use it, right? And then we glue it on to the base of our stem, and then we're going to take some more of that rope and we're just going to wrap it around. And this is going to really kind of pronounce that stem. And you know, you need to subscribe. If you're not subscribed to my channel, what you doing? Come on. You need to subscribe. But I hope this has been a fun project. I can't wait to show you even more. And honestly, I forgot a couple of videos, and I probably have at least 2 more videos that we could add to this. So as you can see, I didn't use the full stem. I cut some of it off, and then I had some of these beads. Now, these are beads that I got from Hobby Lobby. I don't know that you can still get them there, but I just loved the black and white theme. I was in my buffalo check era when I made this wreath, and it was so much fun. So when I got this all done, I just added a few just really nice bundles of fall stem picks, or whatever you like to call them, from Hobby Lobby, and I think they might even still sell these. And then we are going to add a little tie on the back of this because we got to make sure that we can hang our wreath, right? So that's important. I just made a little loop, and we are going to connect it to the back with a zip tie, all right? Then at the end here, we're going to make a bow, right? So what are you going to do is you're going to make equal parts of this bow. So you're going to do 10-inch loops on each side. You're going to come back to the middle. And if you want to watch this and you want really good directions, watch the original tutorial. Remember, there'll be 4 different tutorials linked down below in the description box. I'll try to put them in the comments too, because I know that sometimes the description box can be a little tricky. But right here, I'm just showing you how to make a zip tie bow. Super duper simple. Anybody can do this. It doesn't have to be hard. So again, if you love a good bow maker, I love the Pro Bow 4-in-1 is probably my favorite. This can be done with that as well. We're going to layer them on top of each other. We're going to zip tie it together. Remember the zip tie bow. It's really super easy. And then we're going to put this all together and add a few candles. It's going to be so cute. Once we get that zip tie on, I'm just going to take some more of that jute that I use for a different project. I always have some of this on hand. And then we're going to add this to our frame. And if you watch this whole tutorial, if you went through all 4 of these videos, would you leave me a pumpkin down in the emojis? That always encourages me that you guys are watching my content, and that's how I can keep bringing you more content. Now, we're going to put this to the left of our frame here. And then I added a few more leaves and some really nice tea lights that you can grab from Dollar Tree. So some of this you can get all at Dollar Tree. Some of these you might need to go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Can't go to Joann's anymore, unfortunately. So you can get a lot of different supplies at all these places and just really make it your own. So how do you feel about the Dollar Tree upcharge? Has it changed in your area? I have yet to have gone to my local Dollar Tree. I add a few lights here. I did it on the side so that I could still turn it off and on. And then you can put it on your door. Isn't she cute? All right, here's the deal. This was just part 1, but if you come back Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll have part 2 for you. So I hope you'll come. I hope you'll be there. And I want to know which one of tonight's projects were your favorite. We'll see you on Wednesday.